Hey Deer Valley, this is Mrs. Anderson, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about what makes fruits and vegetables different. This question is coming from Dillon and Mr. Martin's class. And so while we look at the differences in fruits and vegetables, and we'll actually look at some similarities as well, I want you to consider that these differences are more of a guide, that not every single fruit and vegetable is going to fit perfectly into these categories. So just keep that in mind. There are definitely foods that we consider to be vegetables, but they actually look more like a fruit based on their appearance, and then not every fruit is going to fit exactly into the fruit category. Sometimes also the taste and or the nutrients provided by a particular food is going to determine what it is we consider it to be. And we talked a little bit about tomatoes in class. So let's look at some primary differences, which is going to be the structure and the taste. So fruits grow from the flower of a plant, and you can kind of see some pictures here where there's some of little flowers and flower buds, and then the citrus that comes from those flowers. So that's how a fruit develops, whereas vegetables are typically coming from the other parts of a plant. You have roots and stems and leaves, and carrots and beets are both really good examples of roots of a plant. Asparagus is a good example of some stems of a plant, and then any sort of lettuce are good examples of the leaves of a plant. Now, fruits also, in terms of structure, are going to contain seeds. And if you look at strawberries, they're kind of unique in that they have over 200 seeds on every single fruit. And obviously, those seeds are okay to eat. That would be pretty difficult for us to eat them otherwise. Whereas apples, their seeds are inside in the core, and we don't eat those seeds. And actually, they're not really good for us. And so there's just a couple differences within the fruit structure containing seeds. And then looking at taste, typically fruits are going to have a sweet or a sour flavor, and that can be based on how ripe the plant is or how ripe the fruit is, while vegetables are going to have a mostly mild or savory flavor. And so some vegetables can be bitter as well, like kale and arugula if you've ever had any of those, but that bitterness can definitely go away with cooking. So remember, these are kind of the categories that we've established, but not every single fruit and vegetable is going to fit perfectly. There's definitely going to be some exceptions. So now that we've talked about the differences, let's look at some of the similarities or close similarities. So nutritionally, fruits and vegetables actually have a lot in common. Many, if not most, are high in fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, all really good things for us. Fruits and vegetables are low also in sodium and low in what we consider to be the bad fats, which is like saturated fat and trans fats. Avocados are kind of unique because they provide high amounts of monounsaturated fats, but these are the types of fats that we consider to be our good healthy fat. Fruits and vegetables both have natural sugars and calories, but fruits definitely have more of both the natural sugars and the calories than when compared to vegetables. And so in summary, although differences definitely exist, fruits and vegetables provide all kinds of nutrients, which means an increase in health benefits and more energy overall. Remember, for your age group, the recommendation for vegetables is 2 to 2.5 cups, depending if you're a girl or boy, and 1.5 cups of fruits a day. So make it a goal to cover at least half your plate in veggies and fruits. And remember, of course, to vary those choices so you're not eating the same exact things every day. And this is a really good method to make sure that you can get plenty of servings and nutrients. Well, I hope that answered your question, Dylan, and I look forward to seeing what else you guys have to ask. Have a good day.